Hello there, my faithful YouTubers. So, who wants to see another Barbie doll custom? Alright. I have here my angel. Now, I don't remember the exact doll that she was. All I do know is that she had really beautiful violet eyes, which I did dab on some sparkle nail polish. So she kind of has that starry-eyed look. But her hair is very fluffy, if you know what I mean. Like, there's dolls that have silky hair, there's dolls that have the curly hair, and then there's this fluff. But it's not like 80s hair fluff. It just feels drier? I don't know. But either way, it's nice hair, and it's a beautiful platinum white, or platinum blonde, so it's almost white in color. I don't quite remember where this dress came from either, but I did customize it. And I sewed on this little string of pearls all the way around the bodice. And I think the bows were already there, but at one point I had a crystal hanging down right here. And I believe it was a plastic looking like crystal, and I painted it with nail polish, but after a while it just couldn't stay. So looking at the thread of the bows, I don't know. I think that was already there. It does have some slight stain on it. Let me see here. I did sew it in the back, so it cannot be removed. And I had this set of wings from, I'm guessing like the craft store, Hobby Lobby or something like that. I just bought them like they are. They kind of puffy up here, but they've got some feathers. And I super glued that to her back. And I took some ribbon and put a choker around her neck. I also sewed on the string of pearls to her head. How did I do that? Oh, I guess I probably sewed it in with her hair. Okay, 'cause I didn't actually pierce the plastic and go run it through. But in the back, you can see I used different threads, black, and secured it that way. And then I twisted the pearls in a knot. So, she's just very beautiful, very simple, but still a custom of mine. And she makes a good counter to the Devil Ariel, doll I did. With her just looking very, very sweet and beautiful. And there's been angel Barbies that have been made before, but I've never purchased any of them. So it's one of those things where it's like, I guess I'll just make one. So, alright, and then our next one is my Devil Angel Hybrid. I was actually contemplating about putting this in its own video, but I've got time. Alright, so this was a Sparkle Beach Barbie. I specifically remember that because I received 2 of them for Christmas. And this one had longer hair than the other, and it was twisted off. Wow, I actually did my hair kind of the same way. That's weird. She was in the box, and her hair was twisted off to the side, but it was much longer than the other one. And I figure that one looks a little bit more special, so I'll keep it in the box. And I did that for years until I was in 11th grade, and it was my art project for my finals. And my teacher, Mr. Anderson, wanted us to do a 2-dimensional and a 3-dimensional of a piece. So my 2-dimensional was a painting of an angel and a demon embrace. They were just kissing. It was very crude, not a lot of detail to the bodies. It was a succubus and a male angel, and yeah, they were nude, but the way I had their arms positioned and the wings curving around, you didn't see anything. And he loved it. He really did. He liked my creativity. And for those that want to confirm that this is a Sparkle Beach Barbie, this is the Sparkle Beach Barbie earring. That, I never took that out of her head. So for my 3-dimensional, I needed a doll. And at the time, I didn't have spare Barbies. I, had certain specific ones. So this one was sitting in her box, and I was like, I need it. Rainy day fun kind of thing. So, obviously, I cut off the hair. She looks like a fucking mess. Okay, so half angelic, half demon. Let's start on the angel side. I gathered real feathers from a dead pigeon that I found in the street. I was very adventurous. I just took some wire, and I made the skeletal frame, and then took lots of hot glue. I'm losing it. Cut! Okay, took real feathers and wire, and made a wing. I actually took a drill bit, and I just manually just twisted it in the back to make an indentation, and then I took like a screwdriver and just kind of finished it, and I made a hole, and then I put the wire into the back. For the demonic side, I took a lighter, and I purposely burned my doll on her other half. So I set her head on fire. She looks a little bit like Furiosa from Mad Max now. But you can see here, I was going for that. And all the way down her body. So, like her neck, her shoulders, her arm, her side, even the back of it, her entire leg. I went on the leg, on the inside of the leg, and even on her buttocks. I wanted one half to be completely, like Two-Face. That's really what I was going for. I burned her hand too. I mutilated it so that there are like no fingers. It's just nubs. It was cruel. Okay, so then I took more wire and hot glue and scrap material. I have some leather, and then I also have pantyhose. So the pantyhose is the membrane lining, the skin that they actually flap with, and then the leather just covers up the wire for the outside that looks like the boning, like a pterodactyl's wings. And then I took some paint and I painted the claw. And I would put this with the two-dimensional, and everybody would walk by and look at it, and this wing used to be up a little higher, but gravity and years and all that. They would take a look at this and be like, what the ever-loving F. So, my teacher, of course, he loved it. He was very gung-ho about how enthusiastic and creative I was. He even drew a picture in my sketchbook as like a going away gift, and I kept it. I framed it. Although he drew it on the back of a drawing that was in my sketchbook, so I put it in one of those clear sleeves in a 3-ring binder, and I took all the pages out of the sketchbook, so that way I can at least look at both drawings. I was like, you drew on the back of a sketch I already did. You couldn't take a new piece of paper? I was like, ah. Anyway, OCD. So, yes, and then I kept half of her hair, and, it was a little bit longer, but I cut it down. And the thing is that when people see this doll, I've had people that they're like, let me buy it from you. And I'm like, no. And, one person, like, tried to be sneaky about it, and I was like, no, put it back. I know you like it, but it's mine. I made it. Blood, sweat, feathers, and tears. So, this is my hybrid and my 11th grade art finals project. And a lot of hard work, because I kind of had to have, Dad's permission to use the tools and everything. And yes, I was careful about removing the feathers from the dead pigeon, because obviously, birds carry diseases, and so I had to make sure that I just plucked the outermost feathers. I don't even remember how it died, but I was literally walking to school with my friend, and I saw it, and I was like, oh my god, yes, I need feathers! And I'm just plucking them, and she's like, yeah, I was a real delight in school. So anyway, those are my angelic dolls that I have created, and let's see, 11 and 12. So we have one more video for the other customs. Thanks for watching. Bye.